Hello everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. In case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a nice full body flow, so find a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So we will begin today in just a nice comfy seat. And maybe you'll place your hands on your knees or in your lap. You can let your eyes close when you're ready to do so. And then just taking a slow, deep breath in, bringing some more length into your spine. And a deep breath out. Take another slow, deep breath in. And let it go. So that one more time. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Just taking a moment to scan your body. To just feel the breath. And allow yourself to settle in and let go of your day. And then you might take your hands and bring them to the floor beside you. And with another big breath in, start to reach your arms out wide and all the way up above you, kind of stretch through your upper body. Shrug your shoulders to your ears. Stay for an inhale, maybe lift the chin. And as you exhale, let your arms fall back down all the way to your sides. You can bring your hands back to your knees and take a shoulder roll. And then letting the eyes start to open if you'd like. But we're going to move into tabletop onto our hands and knees. So spreading your fingers out a little wider, give your hips a gentle sway side to side if you'd like. And then using a big inhale, drop your belly down. Lift your chest, maybe your chin. As you exhale, round your spine, give your belly a squeeze, tuck your chin towards your collarbone. Inhale as you drop it down, arching through the back. Exhale, rounding the spine into your cat pose. Push into your hands. Inhale again, drop it down into your cow. Lift your chest, maybe the chin too. Exhale one more time here, round the spine, squeeze the belly. And then let an inhale bring you back to a nice long spine. You can tuck your toes, lift your knees up into downward facing dog. Keep spreading the fingers out a little wider. Shift your gaze towards your feet. Maybe pedal your feet a few times as well. Let's stay here for a moment. Downward facing dog. Scan your body again. Push into your hands. How do your arms feel? Your shoulders. Push into your feet. Try to lower the heels. How do your legs feel? Nice deep breath in. What about your belly, your chest? Deep breath out. How's your back doing today? With the next inhale you take, start to look forwards. As you exhale, you can walk your feet slowly all the way up to the top of your mat. And once you get there, inhale into a half lift. Start to lift your chest, bring some length into your spine, and exhale to fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, let's come all the way up to standing. Reach up. Exhale, let your arms fall to your sides. Take a shoulder roll if you want one. And a big inhale to reach up again. Exhale, we're going to fold forwards. Inhale as you lift halfway up. And exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Downward facing dog. Stay for an inhale. As you exhale, bring your knees down to your mat, into your tabletop. We're going to shift our shoulders forwards towards the fingertips. Then bend your elbows. Lower your chest, your chin. You can keep your hips lifted a little. As you inhale, slide onto your belly into a low cobra. Roll your shoulders back and down. Lift the chest. Stay here for an inhale. Then as you exhale, push yourself all the way back into child's pose. Maybe the knees will scooch out a little wider. Send your hips back to your heels. Maybe lightly rest the forehead. And then when you're ready, lift right back up into your tabletop. Make your adjustments. Bring your knees in. Tuck your toes. Lift on up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, walk up to the top of your mat again. Inhale for a half lift. Once you get there, nice long spine. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, come up to standing, reaching up. Exhale, let your arms fall. Shoulder roll if you want one. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, let's fold again. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, folding forwards. Plant your hands, step back. Downward dog for just a nice big inhale. As you exhale, lower your knees down again into your tabletop. We'll be lowering our chest and our chin again. But if you want your knees to go out wide so you're ready for your child's pose, you can give that a try. Shift the shoulders forwards, bend the elbows. Lower the chest, the chin. Inhales, you slide onto your belly. Roll the shoulders back, low cobra, and then push all the way back into your child's pose. Walk the hands if you need to. A little closer. Maybe lightly rest the forehead. And then slowly rising again. Lift back up. Scoot your knees in if you'd like, your tabletop. Tuck your toes. Downward dog. Push into your hands. Inhale to look forwards. Exhale, walk up again to the top of your mats. Inhaling for a half lift once you're there. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, getting a little bit warmer. Exhale, let your arms fall. Shoulder roll if you want one, and a big inhale to reach up. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, take your half lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step on back, downward dog. Just a nice big inhale. Exhale, lower your knees, maybe out wide, maybe just hip width apart. Start to shift the shoulders forwards though. Bend the elbows, lower your chest. Inhale as you slide onto your belly, a little shoulder roll. And then exhale, child's pose. And then this time, we can stay for a moment. So relax, slow down, and just soften. Maybe a scan of the body. Maybe noticing the breath. And if you'd like to stay a little bit longer, you can. You're ready to lift back up into your tabletop. Bring your knees in if you'd like. We're going to tuck our toes, lift into our downward facing dog. You can walk your feet together this time. As you inhale, our right foot's going to start to lift any amount. Look forwards. We're going to bring our right foot all the way up in between our hands. So help your foot get there. Set up a lunge if you'd like. Your back knee to come down. It can come down. It can stay lifted. And then if you want to twist, our left hand will also stay down, turning the chest towards the right. Maybe you'll reach up with your right arm. Maybe your hand will find your right hip, or maybe even the left hip. A little shoulder stretch in the twist. Let's stay for just another inhale though, and then as you exhale, bring your right hand down again. Lower your back knee if it's up too, and then send your hips back. A little half split, lengthening the front leg. I want you to push the ball of your foot down. Just an option If you're feeling like you want an extra challenge, we can try to twist from here. But push your foot down. That's your kickstand. Maybe it's the left fingertips, maybe not quite the palm, so that you can lift your chest just a little higher and maybe slowly starting to twist. Go nice and slow. Just optional if your right hand wants to be on the hip or the left hip. This is more of a balance pose than a twist. But slowly, gently make your way back and then bend your front knee. Tuck your back toes under. If you can plant your hands and come back into downward dog. Let's do that. Maybe a little pedal of the feet, a little shake of the legs, and then the left foot can start to lift. Look forwards and bring your foot all the way up to the top of your mat into your lunge. Left leg forwards. If you want your knee down, bring it down. If you want your knee lifted, keep it lifted. Plant your right hand if you're going to twist though. Turn your chest to the left. Maybe reaching up or maybe resting your hand on a hip. Either one. But let's stay for an inhale. As you exhale, bring your left hand down if it is lifted. Lower your knee as well if it's also lifted. And then send your hips back. Find some length through that left leg. Starting to push into the foot a little more. It's your kickstand. If you want to twist, if you want that extra challenge, you can twist, but you can skip this part too. Plant your right hand or just the fingertips. Maybe lift the chest a little higher. Bring some length into the spine. Keep pushing into your left foot. See if your left hand wants to lift. Find one hip or the other. Breathe. And then slowly, slowly, finding your way back. Hands planted, bending into the front knee. You might tuck your back toes, plant your hands, and then step all the way back and into downward facing dog. Push into your hands. Send your hips nice and high. A big breath in here. As you exhale, lower your knees down. Send your hips back into child's pose again. Taking a moment. Slowing down the breath. How are you feeling in this very moment? Can you let your forehead soften? Can you let your jaw soften? Can you let your entire body soften? Feel free to stay here a little bit longer. Maybe you will turn over and onto your back for a few moments. Maybe you will find a comfortable seat, letting your eyes close. Letting the shoulders fall from your ears. And just noticing the breath. You can stay here for as long as you have time for today. Thank you so much for joining me in this short, sweet practice. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and until next time, namaste.